Alrighty. Hopefully, we are not going to glitch anymore. Welcome back. Hopefully some of you saw my well-crafted story that got disturbed by glitching. But anyway, we're going to be going through this. Now, I have some news on this. I'm only going to read up to chapter 5. I don't feel like I should read the entire book. I'm going to read the entire book, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I'm inviting trouble by reading the entire book. I feel like such a great series of work would be ruined. I'd go through, 2 months of reading it, and then this company would be like, hey, you can't reveal our entire story. So we're in 2 chapters now. We're going to go 3 more times. We're going to do up to chapter 5. And then I'm going to switch to an independent book. Like people that put books up that they've written on a site, on a website. I'll be able to use all of the tools that I want to use, like the 1010 reader. It'll be easier for us to listen to passages. I already selected 2 stories I want to read. And the cool thing is I can read them from start to finish. And they won't be like, it won't take 2 months to do it, because I think there'll be a lot of diminishing returns by doing this. If I read this whole book, by the time we got to like episode 10, not everyone would care about watching this. The first episode got a lot of views, but I don't think the episodes that go on will get as many views, and it would be diminishing returns. So there's that. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's let me find the Kindle reader, which hopefully won't crash today. It crashed multiple times yesterday. Alexa, set file cabinet to 10%. Oh, it was actually 1. Alexa, turn off file cabinet. There we go, that's better. All right. Okay, guys, we are... Let me turn the music back to piano. This is too much hard rock feeling for this story. Parents have been killed. All right, now let me set the story straight here. In chapter 1, an older brother in 6th grade, a younger brother in 4th grade, and their younger sister, Shizuna-chan, in 1st grade, snuck out of their window late at night from the 2nd story of their house to go see a meteor shower. Unfortunately, due to cloudy weather, there were no meteors to be seen, not even stars. So they trekked back down from the mountain that they had climbed up to watch the stars. They head back home. But on the way back, their younger sister Shizuna has fallen asleep, and they don't know how to get her upstairs because they had come down from the 2nd story onto the top of a shed and onto the ground. There's no way for them to do that as Shizuna is sleeping. So the older brother Koichi says, I'll go in from the front. You chill here. Taisuke, the younger brother, waits there. And as he's waiting, he sees a mysterious man come out of the back of the house. Don't know who he is. He sees a side profile, but he's not sure who it is. And also, there's too much light coming from the back of the house, or maybe the street light. I don't exactly remember. So it makes it hard for him to see his full face. The man runs away. After a bit of time, Taisuke wonders what's up, goes back into the house, and he sees his brother Koichi not acting straight, normal, a little bit strange. Something's wrong. And his older brother says, don't come in. What's the matter? Don't come in. They've been murdered. His father and his mother had been murdered, stabbed to death. And that ends chapter 1. They're dead. Chapter 2, it's now 2 or 3 in the morning, and the police have congregated on the house. A lot of detectives have arrived, and there's 2 primary detectives that have become part of the story. There's Hagemura and Kashiwabara. Now, I don't know what's happening in the story, but both Kashiwabara and Hagewara know the parents. The parents, the house itself is on top of, is like a small restaurant, and they serve maybe curry and hayashi rice, but the hayashi rice is super tasty. And the place called Ariake is well known for its cheap price and great flavor. And in the second chapter, we learned that Koichi, Koichi's father, Yukihiro, he had received the menu from his father, and he had kept it the same and made some alterations, I guess, over time to make it even better. But he kept the secret recipe inside a Buddhist altar in the upstairs bedroom. And one day, Koichi read it. He secretly read it. His father caught him and he was angry. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Everyone at school said it doesn't matter how good food is. Like, if you know how to make it, anyone can make it." And he's like, and why were you looking at my notes? These were the notes from his grandfather, and he had added his own notes to it. The father had. It's like, "Why were you looking at my why were you looking?" "Well, they said that." I said, "What were you going to do?" "Well, I was going to go to their house and I was going to see if that was true, and I was going to make it." He said, "Oh yeah, you think anyone can make it? Well, I'll show you." And he says, "Come here." And he brings him to the kitchen. The chubo, which we learned means like the kitchen instead of daidokoro. Daidokoro is like a kitchen for a house, with the chubo is like the kitchen of a restaurant. I believe that's what the word was. Takes him to the chubo, and takes all day. Like, this is from morning to night to make this hayashi rice, okay? And it's excellent. And at the end, he's like, "So do you think anyone can make it?" He's like, "No, not anyone can make it. Only you can make it, you know?" So we now know that Koichi can make this hayashi rice. His father's dead. We know the importance of the father and the mother. And the mother used to complain about the father, but it was all good things. It was like, "Oh, he's so particular about the way he does his food thing." And, you know, but we could charge more money, but we don't, you know, like just typical, like what a wife might say who is running a business with her husband. But he was very particular. He might have been sloppy in other areas of his life, but he was very particular about the food that he made. So that's where we start this next chapter. Okay. So I'm going to do my best to read through this, and remember, we can't know everything. Learning a language is dirty. It'll never be clean. You'll always feel like you didn't do enough or you made too many mistakes. But in the end, you have to remember, language is a tool to communicate and not an art to master. Sound like one of those gurus. Guys, you can do it, but all you gotta do is try. Did you try trying today? Have we even tried to try of the trying that you're gonna try today? Try. All right. 男たちは刑事だった。Oh, he was saying that the way that the chapter ended, just so that a little bit of preface of that sentence, is that the feeling of the house had changed, because now the memory is being clouded with all these men climbing around the room with serious faces. 男たちは刑事だった。The men were detectives. どちらも名乗らなかった。名乗らなかった。名乗らなかった。It's funny that I don't know 名乗る. The funny thing is, I know I've looked it up before, but I don't know 名乗る. So it means name and ride. Both of them, どちらも名乗らなかった. So, oops. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can't. Let's see what the dictionary says here. Nothing. So let me open up a dictionary. And then I'll switch my screen to this one. There we go. And we'll go to the dictionary. Actually, we'll open up the dictionary and we'll open up Google Translate. Both of those are good for us. And when I move to reading the books, the other books, it's going to be way better because I'll be able to use 1010 Reader. Nanoru. Okay, they didn't give their names. どちらも名乗らなかった. Either one of them did not give their names. 白髪頭を短く 切った男が高一の正面に座り、背の高い若い男がその隣にの席に着いた。Alright, I believe I read that right, but 白髪頭 is a white-haired man を短く切った I'm hoping that that is 切った男が高一の正面に座り Baby Hang on Cat does not like to be held. This is Tachi. Tachi. You're such a beautiful kitty. Okay, but I'm working. He really wanted to stay in. He was like, I want to stay out. I'm on chapter 3 myself. I need help. I don't know what Nanora means. Oops. Babe, I'm sorry, bubbies. I'm busy, bubbies. All right. All right, back to the story here. So we were saying shiraga atama. I hope that's not like shiraga to or something like that. There was discussion of me putting my mouse where I was talking about. Yeah. So shiraga atama ga mijikaku kitta. I'm assuming that's kitta, but it could be something else. Otoko ga koichi no shomen ni suwari. So a man with white hair, cut short, sat in front of Koichi. And 背の高い若い男がその隣の席に着いた. And a tall, younger man took the seat next to him. So I just want to go ahead and check this out. Could be sotta too. It is karu. Okay. Shiraga atama o. We'll take this whole sentence while we're here. We might as well. A man with a close cropped gray hair set. 白髪頭を短く刈った男が高一の正面に座り。Alright.
白髪頭を短く刈った男が高一の正面に座り。
もう一度。sorry. もう一度。I'm sorry. もう一人。Okay. Let me move my mouse where I am. もう一人。別の男が少し遅れてやってきた。One more man came a little bit late. 隣のテーブルの椅子を引いた。And he pulled the chair next to the table. その人物のことはコイチもしていた。And that person, コイチ knew him. Also knew him. 何度か客として来たことがあるからだった。It's because he had come many times as a customer. I'm guessing that's Kashiwabara-san or Hagewara. 最近も来ていたのを覚えている. And he remembered that he also came recently. Yukihiro とも親しかったらしくて. I believe that was our Yukihiro character. That's the father. Yukihiro とも親しかったらしくて. And it seems that he was also well known with, or 親し is like to know well. Let's see. 親し. I hate that it adds this stupid thing about the Kindle. 親し. Close. There you go. Intimate. Close. Intimate sounds like they're having sex, but that's not what it is. He was also close with Yukihiro, which is the father's name. よくカウンター越しにゴルフの話をしていた。カウンター越し、like, the thing is, like, in my life speaking Japanese, if I heard カウンター越しにゴルフの話をしてた, I would just think it's like, oh yeah, sitting at the counter, but I don't know exactly how to translate that. So I want to take this this whole thing and throw it into Google. Over the counter. カウンター越し. Okay. ゴルフの話をしてた. He would talk about golf. しかし、彼は警察官だったということは今夜初めてした. However, the fact that he was a police officer, he found out for the first time this evening. 警察に連絡した後、店の前で待っていったから、最初に現れたのが彼だったのだ。After he contacted the police, as he 待っていったら sorry, as he waited out in front of the store, because they live on top of this shop. I think I forgot to mention that. They live on top of their restaurant. 最初に現れたのは彼だったのだ。I'm telling you, this Kashiwabara guy is a problem for some reason. The first guy to appear was him. 柏原という名字もその時に聞いた。And his last name being Kashiwabara, it was at that time that he heard it. 話できるかな？白髪頭が聞いてきた。The man with white hair asked, Can you talk? 光一は柏原の方を見た。光一 looked over towards 柏原。大体のことは彼に話してある。He had told him most of everything. 今は無理なら明日にしてもらおうか。柏原は、what is that? 気遣うように言った。If you can't do it now, we can have you do it tomorrow. Kashiwara said, paying it, I don't know, 気遣う, like, how do you just, see, I don't need to know this when I'm thinking about it in Japanese, but what is it in English? 気遣う. It doesn't mean I don't know what it means. It means I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what the direct translation is, but it means to use, if I'm reading it right, 気遣う is like taking care. You know, I don't know how else to explain it. 気遣う. Yeah, see, it's care. So, well, at least I got that. Let's see. 気遣う is to worry about someone, to feel anxious about, to have. Yeah, so he's like taking care of him. He's like, hey, look, I understand, you know, it might be rough, so can't do it today, we can do it tomorrow. 光一は小さく首を振った。光一, I guess, what are we going to say here? Nodded his neck. It's not unazuku, but futta is to like shake, but I don't think he shook his neck. You know, shaking his neck would be kind of awkward, wouldn't it be? Waved, swung. Yeah, I'm going to say like he nodded. 大丈夫です。I'm okay. 本当は今すぐにでも弟や妹たちのこと、妹たちのところに戻りたかった。Okay. But in reality, right now, he really wanted to go back to where his little brother and little sister were. だが、自分が話をしなければ犯人は捕まらないのではないかと思うと、逃げ出すわけにはいかなかった。However, if he doesn't speak, thinking that the criminal would get away if he doesn't speak, he realizes he can't let him escape. 今夜のことをなるべく詳しく聞かせてもらいたいんです。もらいたいんだけどね。Oh my God, let me read that again. 今夜のことをなるべく詳しく聞かせてもらいたいんだけどね。I really would like to allow you to ask us, I would really like you to allow us to ask you very detailed things about this evening. 白髪頭が言う said the white-haired man. どこから話したらいいですか？かすれた声で光一は聞いた。光一 asked with a hoarse voice, where should I start? 自分でも驚くほど全身の力が入らなかった。And so much that even he was surprised, no energy had come from his body. 全身の力が入らなかった。Let's take that and see what Google says is the better translation. Like it means from his body, his entire body, there was no energy. He had no strength. 力, that's a better way to say it. He had no strength in his entire body, and it surprised even him. Now, yesterday, in my discussion with Shimewaza, who has read far more books than me, he says that even though this is Shintai, authors often want it to be read as Karada. So we're going to start reading this as karada because it actually makes much more sense. 体が小刻みに増えてることが初めて気づいた. And for the first time, he realized that his body was shaking. Kokazami is like in short bursts or short strokes. It literally means short cuts. Kokizami, small increments. Even better. Because kizami is a notch, yeah. Small increments. His body was shaking in small increments, he realized. どこからでもいいよ。話しやすいところからで. From anywhere is fine. Wherever is easy for you to discuss most. そう言われても頭が混乱して考えがまとまらない. Even being told that, my head, his head or my head, it's actually from the author's perspective, so his head was confused and it was hard for him to gather his thoughts. 光一は再び柏原を見た. And for the second time, Koichi looked over again at 柏原. あそこからでもいいんじゃないか。ほら、家を抜け出したところからだ. You could start from there, couldn't you? Remember when you came out of the house at night, when you left the house, you snuck out of the house. ああ、と光一はうなずき、白髪頭のでっかに目を戻した. Oh, said Koichi as he nodded. He turned his eyes back to the white-haired man. 12時頃、弟らと窓から外に出たんです. ペルセウスを見よって. Around midnight. Did I say 20? 10時 is 12時, sorry. 12時頃. I've learned recently that Japanese use this ra way more than I thought. And I also learned yesterday that it can be a kanji. Nado. Ototora means my younger brothers. But he means younger brother and other, which is his sister. 窓から外に出たんです. Around midnight, me and my younger brothers left from the window. ペルセウスを見よって, saying, let's go see Perseus, the meteor cluster. そうらしいね. そのことは当然、ご両親には内緒だったわけだね. That's what it seems like, and of course, you had kept that secret from your parents, right? はい、と光一はうなずいた. Koichi nodded yes. 家を出るとき、ご両親はどこにいたのかな? So I wonder, where were your parents when you left the house? ここで何か話してみました? どんな様子だった? Did you say something here? What was their condition? 別に普通の感じでした. Really, they seem normal. 昨夜、家を出る直前に光一は1階の様子を伺った. 伺う I think is just a way to say check. Or it normally means ask, but I don't think he talked to them. Did he talk to them? This one. Took a look, yeah. Checked. Examined, yeah. The previous night, just before leaving the house, Koichi had checked the condition, the state of affairs of the first floor. 両親は店で話をしていた. His parents were talking in the store. 二人ともボソボソと喋っていたので、話の内容はわからない. The both of them, since they were speaking in a boso boso fashion, which we'll find out what that means in a second, he didn't know the contents of what they were saying. So, boso boso. Mumbling. I would have said mogu mogu. Yeah, See, that's the thing. Sometimes you learn one way to say thing and you don't learn the other way. You don't learn another way because you already know you have a way to say it. Why would you need to learn the other way? Unless someone uses it. All right. I gotta find out where the heck I was. ボソボソと喋っていたので、話の内容がわからない。話の内容はわからない。だが、多分商売のことだろうと光一は想像している。But Koichi imagines it was probably about business. このところ、両親がそれに関する話を子供たちに聞かせたがらないでいることに彼は気づいていた。Let me read that again. I feel like I skipped something. このところ、両親がそれに関する話は子供たちに聞かせたがらないでいることに彼は気づいていた。He had noticed that his parents recently didn't want to allow the children to hear about such things, business. 星を見て戻ってきたのは何時頃? You looked at the stars and what time did you get back? 見てません。We didn't see them. What? 流星見えなかったんです。天気が悪くて。それで帰ってきたんです。The meteors, we couldn't see them. The weather was too bad. And then we came home. ああ、そうか。で、帰ったのは何時頃? Oh, I see. And around what time was it when you got home? 2時頃だと思います。でも、あんまり自信ないです。I think it was around 2, but I'm not super confident. 時計を見たのは随分後だから。Because it was quite a long time after that I looked at my watch. I looked at a clock. いいよ、それで。家を出るときに窓から出たと言ったけど、帰ったときには、そこの入り口から入ったんだよね。どうしてかな? It's okay. You're fine. I'm fine with that. When you left the house, you said that you left from the window. But when you got back in, you came in through this entrance. Right? Why? 妹がいたから。Because my younger sister was with us. 俺と弟だけなら窓から入れるけど、妹を連れてたら無理だから。Because we had our sister with us, it would have been impossible. それに妹は途中で寝ちゃってたし、and also, along the way, my younger sister had fallen asleep. 鍵は君が持っていたのかい? You had a key? はい。Yes. いつも持ってるのかな? I wonder, do you always have it? 財布にくっつけてあります。I have it attached to my wallet. こんなことまで話せばならないのか。こんな話が役に立つのだろうか。などと考えながら光一は質問に答えた。Koichi answered the questions, thinking, do these questions help? Do I have to answer this type of question? それで店に入ってきた時に、それで店に入ってきた時のことを聞きたいんだけどね。白毛頭がそれまでに比べてやや尋常なI think it's Jinjo. I think that came up earlier. Jincho or Jinjo? I think it's Jinjo though. Jinjo na kuchiburi de itta. All right then. When you came in, I'd like to ask questions about when you came into the store. The white-haired man said. Compared to up until now, he said it. And this I cannot remember what Jinjo means, if that's Jinjo or Jincho. I cannot remember. But I think it's like, well, because the word heavy's in there, it could be anything. But Jincho, 注意深く chui bukaku, like paying close attention. Karugarushiku koudou shinai koto, not moving easily. Mata sono sama. Shincho. Okay, let's not read the example sentences, but let me just type in shincho in here. Cautiously, prudently. それまでに比べて compared to up until now, he was slightly cautious, not kuchiburi. Kuchiburi might be just a way of speaking. I'm not exactly sure. Manner of speaking. Okay, kuchiburi de itta. He said it in a way of speaking that was much more cautiously compared to the way he had been speaking before. 店の電気が消えてるんで、父さんたちはもう寝てるんだろうと思って、鍵を開けて中に入りました。Because the lights were off, I thought my mom and dad were sleeping. And I opened up the door, the lock, and I went inside. Sorry. そしたら、そこのドアがちょっと開いてた。Whereupon, that door was open a little bit. 向こうの電気がついてました。And the light over there was on. 光一はカウンターの方を振り返った。Koichi turned towards the direction of the counter. その先にあるドアのことだ。It's the door after that spot over there. それでもしかしたらお父さんたち起きてるのかなと思ったんですけど、もうどうしようもないし怒られるのが覚悟してドアを開けたんです。And then I thought, oh no, maybe mom and dad are awake. And I thought, well, I can't help it now. And I prepared to get mad at, and I opened up the door. あそこを通らないと2階に行けないから。I have to go through there because I have to go through there to get to the second floor. ドアをくぐると3両ほどのスペースがあり、3畳。ドアをくぐると3畳ほどのスペースがあり、料理の下準備などできるようになっている。Alright, くぐる is I think to go around. That's my guess. I know the word, I just don't know how. Go through, okay. ドアをくぐると once you go through the door 3畳ほどのスペースがあり。There's a space of about 3, I'm guessing that's sanjo, tatami mats. 3 tatami mat space, yay. Sanjo. They measure rooms in tatami mats in Japan. 料理の下準備などできるようになっている。It's set up so that you can do prep work for cooking. 右側が靴脱ぎで、そこから家に上がれる。And on the right side is a shoe removal spot. And from there, you can go up into the house. So I've never seen kutsunugi as a word, so it just means shoe removal, I'm pretty sure. Take off shoes, yeah. 靴脱ぎで、そこから家に上がれる。And from there, you can go up into the house. 上がって正面の階段で右側が So 今 means living room. And I think this is ken. 今、ken 両親の寝室. So they use ken to show that something is both this and that. So 今 is a living room. 今、ken 両親の寝室だ. It's a living room / the parents' bedroom. And I think that's what that means. And what the funny thing is I learned that in Korea. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Ken is the Korean way to say it. I think it's, I don't think it's, sorry, my bad. I think that's the Korean. It could be Japanese. Oh, man, I'm confused now. Because I've never seen this written this way. There's a word kadera, I think. It might be kadera too. I don't know. This is a hard one, guys. So This is an interesting one. It's the living room and my parents' room, so Ken. It is Ken. Okay. Ima Ken Ryoshin no Shinshitsu da. Oh. The funny thing is I don't know it in Korean now. So hang on. I'm curious. What is it in Korean? Because I thought it was Kang. There's an actually I'm gonna look up another word. It's I think it's kadera, which is it might be written with the same kanji, I'm not sure. This is a word I always mess up. It might not be kadera. It's not even searching. Hopefully I didn't lose internet. No. What is it? Kadera. It's such a weird... So it's not kadera. Oh man, I can't remember it. I'm gonna look up that Ken one though. Concurrently, in addition. Kaneru. There's kaneru. But that's not it. Kanete. Kane sonaeru. I'll have to try to remember it. Like, I'm hoping that Shimewaza, my correction partner here, knows what I'm talking about. But I've seen my Korean teacher who spoke Japanese was having a conversation with me in Japanese, and she said nadera or kadera or something like that. Nadera, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know what that is, and it turns out it's this Ken thing, if I remember correctly. Anyway, 家に上がらず、奥のドアを開けると、裏口に通じる通路がある。If you open up the door in the back, there's a 通路, a hallway that goes to the back entrance. 光一が覗いたとき、両親の部屋を引き戸が開いていた。At the time, when Koichi had looked inside, his parents' room sliding door was open. それを見て、彼はまずいなと思った。And when he saw that, he thought, this isn't good. 両親が眠るときには、when his parents sleep, 必ずそこを閉めるからだ。It's because when his parents sleep, they always close that door. 子供が抜け出したことを知り、帰ってきたら叱ろうと待ち受けているのではないかと思った。And he thought parents must have realized that the children had left outside. They knew that. And they were waiting to berate them once they got back home. That's what he thought. 静菜を背負ったまま、光一はこっそり室内の様子を。I don't know that. With Shizuna-chan still on his back, Koichi secretly, surreptitiously, kossori secretly, looked at the condition inside the room. This I do not know. I can't even guess what that is. I mean, obviously he investigated it, but I don't know. Looked. Ukagatta. Ukagao. Ukagao is one that I always think means to ask. Ukagaitai desu ga. Ukagao. To peep, to look, to examine, to await, to guess, to infer, to gather. Huh. Ukagaitai desu ga is I gather? Let's see if it's on a different kanji. Ukagaitai. Yeah, okay, it's a different kanji. I'd like to inquire. So this is a different ukagao. To peep through, to examine. So he examined inside the room, kossori, without disturbing anything. Stealthily, secretly. Oops, sorry about that. Stop skipping. Ukagatta. すると whereupon 足が見えたんです. he saw legs or feet. 彼は刑事たちに言った。He said that to the police, to the detectives. 足？白髪頭が首をかしげる。Feet? The white-headed man inclined his neck. I only know because that's the K in Keisha, which is slope. But I've never seen kashigeru before. Tilt, inclined, slanted, kashigeru. The fact that it's also written here in furigana means probably Japanese people have a problem reading this as well. お母さんの足です。靴下は履いていました。It was my mother's feet. They were wearing, she had socks on. どうして寝転んでいるのかなと思って、それで中を覗いてみたら、その後その後のことをどう表現していいかわからず、光一は言葉に詰まった。It was my mother's foot. She was wearing socks. I thought, why is she laying down here? And then I peeped inside and I looked, and after this, Koichi had no idea how to express himself, and he lost his words. 言葉に詰まった. I think that's lost his words. 言葉に, or he stumbled on his words. 言葉に詰まる. He was at a loss for words. 彼の目に最初に飛び込んできたのは白地に赤い染みのついた布だった。Okay. The first thing that jumped into his eyes was shiraji? A white, I'm guessing, I'm going to say white fabric, but I have no idea. White background. Shiraji. It is shiraji, okay. Shiraji ni akai somi no tsuita nuno datta. It was a fabric that was dyed red. Akai shimi. Shimi, not somi. Shimi. Okay, that's how you read stain. Shimiru. Yeah. Ishun sore wa hinomaru no hata ni mieta. And for a moment, it looked like the rising sun of the Japanese flag. Toko no jouhanshi ni kakirare, kanojo no atama wa mienakatta. It had been put on top of Toko, is her mother's name, his mother's name, upper body. Kanojo no atama wa mienakatta. You could not see her face. それが旗ではなく, that was not a flag. 血に染まったエプロンだと気づいた時. Oh my god, hang on. Let me reread that. それが旗ではなく、血に染まったエプロンだと気づいたと同時に、奥の台所で倒れている父親の姿が目に入った。幸宏はうつ伏せだった。That was not a flag. It was an apron soaked in blood. When he realized that, simultaneously, from the kitchen in the back, he saw the shape of his father, who had fallen over. He saw it came into his eyes. Yukihiro, the name of the father, was utsubuse, is laying on his back, I believe. Datta. Utsubuse. Actually, that means laying on his stomach, I think. Utsubuse. Face down, yeah, face down. Aomuke is the other one. Aomuke is looking up. Aomuke. On your back. Yeah. Aomuke, which we learned earlier. And utsubuse. T-shirts no senaka ga chi ni mamirarete ita. The back of his t-shirt was covered in blood. Chichi mo haha mo pikkuri to mo ugokanakatta. The father and the mother didn't move even one bit. Koichi mo ugokenakatta. And Koichi himself could not move. Karada ga koritsuita you ni katamatta. As if his body was frozen. He froze. Kare no kanashibari o toita no wa seigo kara kikoeta. Oh my god, am I reading this right? Okay. Kare no kanashibari o toita no wa seigo kara kikoeta mono oto datta. The thing that melted him from his, I don't know how to translate kanashibari, but that's like, kanashibari is paralysis. Like at night, you're when you get that thing where you can't wake up and you're awake but you can't move, that's kanashibari. So the thing that woke him from his, or that solved his kanashibari, was that he heard from behind him a sound. I'm going to take this whole sentence into Google here. It was a noise heard from behind that broke his bonds. Yeah, kanashibari. Yeah, it's like you're tied up with metal is what kanashibari means. I never actually saw that it could mean bond. Money bondage. That's a hell of a fetish there. All right. Mise no doa o. Kaikai? Kaikai suru tabi ni. I'm guessing that's kaikai. Open and closing. Every time that the door opened and closed. Kaihei suru tabi ni. Hon no skoshi kishimi ne o tateru. Okay. It makes a little bit of a kishime sound. Kishine. A kishimine sound. I'm hoping that's kishimine. Squeak sound. Ooh. On. Kishimi on. It's a new one for me. Kishimu. I'm pretty sure it's oto. Is it on? Really? Kishiru, kishimi, creaking sound. All right. Mise no doa wa. Actually, no. Let me go back. Let's go back here.
金縛りを解いたのは背後から。
No, wait, hang on. Oh, haigo. Haigore is like a ghost that's stuck to your back too. Haigo. Yeah, messed that up. Not seigo. Haigo. All right. Hon no skoshi no kishimi on o tateru. Each time that the door of the store opens and closes, it makes a creaking sound a little bit. 小さな頃からその音を聞き慣れている小一はそれに反応した。Koichi, who had gotten used to that sound from when he was younger, reacted to it. 彼は静野を背負ったままゆっくりと後ずさりました。That's probably not right. With Shizuna on his back, ゆっくりと後ずさりました。Wow. I don't think it's ato, but it could be. I don't know what that is. He slowly followed. Oh, stepped back. 後ずさりした。
後ずさりした。
後ずさり。
東の敬語、流星の絆、講談社文庫、Kindle ロケーション296。講談社、Kindle エディション。
後ずさり。I've never seen that. 後ずさる。To retreat. 後ずさる。靴を履き、店に戻った。He put his shoes on and went back to the store. 大輔が近づいてくるところだった。This was about the time when Taisuke got close. 小一は弟に何か言った。小一 told something to his younger brother. 何と言ったのか覚えていなかった。He didn't remember what he said. ただ、彼の言葉に大輔が青ざめ震え始めたことだけは記憶にある。But he has just in his memory that to those words, Taisuke became blue in the face and began to shake. 青ざめ Oh my god. 青ざめる to become pale. He turned pale. びっくりして何が何だかわからなくなった。I was shocked and I didn't know what anything was. 小一はうつむいていた。うつむく。I'm not sure what that is. Look down? I don't know. It's a guess. うつむく。Hang one's head to look down. Okay. うつむいていた。弟と妹を2階に連れて行って、店の電話で110番しました。That's what they say, 110番. Call the 110. That's the emergency number in Japan. I took my younger brother and younger sister to the second floor. And on the phone in the restaurant, I called 911. あとは店の前で待っていました。After that, I waited in front of the store. 白髪頭の刑事は黙っていた。The white-hair-headed detective was quiet. どんな顔をしているのか、下を向いている小一にはわからなかった。Koichi, who was looking down, had no idea the type of face he was making. 今夜はこの辺でいいんじゃないですか。柏原が言った。柏原 said, I think this is good enough for this evening. 少し落ち着いたら何か思い出すかもしれないし、If he calms down, maybe he'll remember some more. そうだね。白髪頭がうなずく気配があった。Yeah, that sounds good. There was... Kehai is like a sign, a sense that the white-haired man was nodding. Let's look up Kehai. Indication sign hint, yeah. 今夜、子供たちはどこで The children this evening, where will they what? Like we don't know, but where will they be is what it means. それはまだ何とも。ただ聞くところによれば近くに住んでいる親戚はいないようです。一応光一くんの担任の先生は連絡したんですかね。柏原が答えている。柏原 was answering. それはまだ何とも。We have no clue yet. However, according to what we've asked around, there are no relatives that live. It seems that there are no relatives that live by. 一応小一の but we did contact his homeroom teacher. Said 柏原。担任の先生 I do think means homeroom teacher. 担任 Yeah, homeroom teacher. 担任の先生。All right. じゃあ、今夜の落ち着き先が決まったら教えてください。That's interesting. 落ち着き先。The place where you're gonna calm down? 落ち着き先. I don't think I've heard that before. A calm destination. Yeah, the place where you're going to calm down. I have no idea. Yeah, where you're going to calm. Once that's been decided, please let me know. Koichi-kun. Wow, They're just leaving it up to this 6th grader. Let me know where you're going to be, guys, after your parents have been murdered. He's in 6th grade. Oh my gosh. 白髪頭が呼びかけてきました。いや、呼びかけてきた。呼びかけてきた。The white-haired police officer, the white-haired man called out to him. 小一が頭を上げると、刑事は申し訳なさそうな顔をした。When Koichi raised his head, the detective had a face of feeling sorry for him, like an apologetic face. 疲れてるところ悪かったね。でも、おじさんたちも早く犯人を捕まえたいんだよ。I'm sorry that we had to do all this while you're so tired. But you know, us guys, we all want to catch the criminal soon. Koichi は黙ってうなずいた。Koichi kept quiet and nodded. 二人の刑事が立ち去ると、柏原が空いた席移ってきた。When the 2 police officers got up and left, Kashiwabara took the open seat, moved to the open seat. 喉乾いてないか? Aren't you thirsty? Koichi は首を振った。Koichi shook his head, shook his neck, theoretically. おじさん old man or man, that's how you call people who just, guy? なんだ? What? 弟たちのところへ戻ってもいいかな? I wonder if it's okay if I can go back to my little brothers. My brothers. It's weird how you just call the way that Tachi is used is you say like the representative name and then put it in a group. So it's brother and sister, but in Japanese they say otoko tachi. Like this, the group of people that I want to go back to with the representative being my younger brothers. I have to think about it. Kashiwabara wa tomadotta yona kao o shita. Tomado, is that the right word? I'm not sure. Tomadou. What does that mean? Was taken aback? I don't know. Confused. Okay. Why would he be confused? I don't understand. It's because he's the bad guy. Got to be the bad guy, guys. To be bewildered, perplexed. He made a face of perplexion. それはどうかな。実はこの後2回のもう調べることになると思うんだ。だから逆に弟さんたちに部屋を開けてもらわなきゃいけない。I'm not sure about that. Actually, after this, we have to investigate the second floor. I believe that's going to be what happens. So, reversely, we need your brothers and sisters to open up their room. Koichi は柏原を見た。Koichi looked at 柏原。あそこに行っちゃいけないんですか? Am I not allowed to go there? 俺たち邪魔しません? Oh, can we not be there? Can we not be there? Would we be in the way? いや、悪いけど、そういうわけにはいかないんだ。Yeah, I'm sorry, but no, we can't have that. なるべく細かいところまで調べなきゃいけないからでな。Because we have to, as much as possible, investigate every little detail. 今夜の部屋はこっちで用意する。Your room for tonight, we'll prepare it. Scary. 妹は多分まだ寝てると思うんです。あいつよく寝るから。起こすのはかわいそうか。my younger sister, she's probably still sleeping, I think. She sleeps really well, you know. 起こすのはかわいそうか。I guess it's sad, it would be sad if bad for her if we woke her, or not good for her. How would they translate that? Kawaii was always that weird thing. Pitiful if we woke her up. Like, it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? Do you feel bad for waking her up? Nah, see, I don't know if that's... Yeah, I don't know if I I don't know if I would translate it like that. いつもなら別にいいんだけど、今は眠らせて、眠らせといてやりたいんです。If it was normal, it would have been okay, right? If it's any other time, it would have been good, but now I want to let her sleep. あいつまだ何も知らないから、because she still doesn't know anything. 何が起きたか知らなくて、いい気持ちで眠ってるから。Because she's sleeping with a good feeling. She has no idea what's happened. せめて今夜くらいはって、ちょっと思ったんです。I thought, at least for tonight. 話してるうち Okay, while he was speaking, 突心胸の内側が燃えるように熱くなってくるのをコイチは感じた。While he was speaking, Koichi felt a burning inside of his something in his chest. I don't know what this is. 突如胸 Okay, I don't know. 突如 It's a word I've not seen before. 突如 Suddenly, all of a sudden. 突如胸の内側が燃えるように熱くなっているのをコイチは感じた。No, while he was speaking, all of a sudden, inside of his chest, he felt that it was on fire. 静菜の寝顔思い浮かべたからだった。It was because he remembered his sister's sleeping face. 両親が殺されたという事実以上に、そのことを彼女に教えなければならないということに、彼は心を激しく揺らす Oh my gosh, I don't know which one it is. 揺さぶられた。I'll translate it, but I don't know. We'll have to check. More than the fact that his parents had been murdered, it was that 彼女に教えなければならないということに it was the fact that he would have to teach that to her. He would have to tell her about it. 激しく that shook his heart. So 激しく揺さぶられる God damn, that's a hard word. 激しく揺さぶられた。激しく揺さぶられる My gosh. That's a hard word for me to say. 揺さぶられる揺さぶられ子症候群 Shaken baby syndrome? I'm sorry to laugh at that. That just I wasn't expecting that. 揺さぶられ子症候群 Damn. 揺さぶられる揺さぶられる That shook him the most. どうしていいかわからなくなり、絶望的な気分になった。He started to not know what to do, and he got a feeling of hopelessness. 胸にこみ上げてきたのが涙となって、something 始めた。Not sure. It built up in his chest, became tears, and began to something. I'm not sure. That's my guess for this one. It's a little bit tough. 胸にこみ上げてきたものが Oh. Okay. The thing that welled up in his chest turned into tears and began to overflow. 溢れ Oh, that's how you write 溢れ Okay, 溢れ始めた溢れ Wow, why do I feel like that was a different 溢れる I guess I've just never seen it 溢れる両親の死体を見た時にでさえも 泣かなかったのに、今はそれを止められなかった。今はそれを止められなかった。Despite not crying when he saw his parents' dead bodies, now he couldn't stop. 彼はそばのナプキンをわしづかみ。Oh, わしづかみ is like grabbing it like an eagle's foot would. So I don't know a good way. Like he pinched it up. We'll look it up in a second. わしづかみにし、顔に当てた and he put it to his face. He took the napkins that were next to him. わしづかみ。Grabbing hold, eagle grip, tight hold. わしづかみにし、頭に当てた and he put it to his face. わーわーと声を上げた and he cried wah wah. That's killing me right now because I know when you hear this story you think, oh, he's the older brother, but he's in 6th grade. He's like 12. He's a young kid. He's how old I was when I went to Japan. I think it's hikaeru maybe, holding back. I'm guessing. 控えることはなどできなかった. He couldn't do something such as 控える. And let me just type it in. 控える. Nope, not that at all. 答える. To bear. を耐える. Not 答える. I'm an idiot. 耐える. Okay. It's just a different kanji apparently. 耐える. He couldn't bear it. 横須賀省で最初の調査会議が引かれたのは朝の8時過ぎだった。At the Yokosuka station, the first investigation meeting opened past 8. 現場に駆けつけた調査員はほとんどが一睡もしていなかった。The investigators who had 駆けつけた to the crime scene, the Gemba, had barely slept even one wink. I want to look up kaketsukeru to follow after I thought it meant, and then I remember yesterday I think it was something else. Come running to rushed. Yeah, rushed to. Kaketsuketa. Rushed to. Had barely slept even a wink. Hagemura もその一人だ。Hagemura was one of those as well. 山部と共に有明の周辺を歩き回った。He had walked around the area of Ariake, that's the name of their store, with Yamabe, another detective. しかし、I'm going to say 集合は Wow, something moo. I don't know. This seems like one of those set phrases. I mean, they got nothing out of it. No harvest. 収穫. Literally harvest. は皆無. But there was no fruit born of that investigation. Let's see if this comes up as a set phrase. 収穫. 皆無. Non-existent. Bugger all, guys. Okay. 収穫は皆無と言わざるを得ない. Oh, but you can't say they didn't have any harvest, apparently. Is that what that means? 言わざるも 言わざるを得ない。It must be said. 言わざるを得ない。Must be said. Okay. That there was no harvest. 何しろ起きている人間を探すだけでも一苦労なのだ。Even finding someone that was awake was quite difficult. コンビニエンスストア。Oh my god, that was hard to read. コンビニエンスストアや屋台のラーメン屋などを当たったが、有益に思える情報はつかめなかった。They went to the convenience store and the ramen cart, and looked and asked around, but there was no information considered valuable. Grabbed, couldn't get any information. それは他の調査員たちも同様だった。And it was the same thing for the other investigators. 機動調査部 No, 隊 Is that 部 or 隊機動調査隊機動調査隊 I mean, it's a group of people investigating group, but I don't know what kido is. It's probably not motive. Ki is like machine and do is move, so I have no idea. Mobile. All right. Kido sosa. Sosa, I read chosa, sorry. Sosa. I did that yesterday too. I read sosa wrong. I think I've been doing that the whole time. Forgive me every other time that I said sosa. That I said chosa when I should have said sosa. I'm so sorry. Because remember,
trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory.
海と桜は日本人ですか？日本人かな？日本人の名前だな。海と桜 Beach and cherries 日本人じゃないか。その名前だったら。とりあえずありがとうございました。私はちょっと気づいてなくて、今締め技さんがいなくて、あなたが締め技代わりにやってくれてるのね。ありがとうございました。捜査員 I said 調査員 multiple times. Alright. 機動捜査隊。日本人だよ。ありがとう。嬉しい。助かる。すごく助かる。日本語難しくて本当に。助かる。ありがとうございます。なんでこのストリーム見てるかわからないんですけども、ありがとうございました。助かります。読み方が遅くて申し訳ないです。会議を進行する検察の係長もなんとなくこれも前見たんだけどね。I saw this before, but I don't remember. I don't remember what this is. 練りでもないな。君に見えた。焦り思い出した。I remembered. 会議を進行する検察もの係長も the person in charge of the prefectural police moving the meeting forward なんとなく焦り気配 No is that 気配 That's not 気配に見えた It looked like he was also in a rush 焦り気配 I think it's 気配 but I don't know why that doesn't look like that's like aji so I don't know Gimme yeah I think I said gimme at one point didn't I 焦り gimme is like 風邪 gimme you can catch a cold Feeling impatient. Aseri gimi. Okay, that's new for me. Aseri gimi. Not kehai. Sorry. Aseri gimi ni mieta. It looked like he was feeling impatient. Okay. 有明夫婦が殺されたのが午前0時から2時の間であることはほぼ間違いない。The couple at Ariake being murdered was between 12 midnight and 2 o'clock. This is pretty much not wrong. ほぼ間違いない。 長男の証言が根拠となっている。I think it's 根拠。The witness statement from the older son is the basis of that. Please be 根拠。Please be 根拠。根拠、yay, basis. I learned in another game. 根拠となっている。警察に通報された時刻は、起源によれば午前2時10分で死体を見つけてからすぐに電話をかけたという彼の証言と一致する。Okay. This matches with his witness statement that after finding the bodies, he called immediately. 警察に通報された、時刻の記録によれば according to the 記録 is like a recorded date, like a recorded, like 記録 is what is it? It's like a timestamp, but it's a 記録 is like a recorded event. Oh my god. The transcript or something like that. 記録. Stupid. Record. According to the record of when he reported it to the police, according to that, it was 2:10 in the morning. And when he found the body, he called the police right away. And that matches his statement. So the time of death matches the statement. 夫婦は、今、寝室で刺し殺されていた。The couple had been killed in their living room / bedroom by stabbing. ただし、I know that means weapon. 兵器? I actually don't know. I don't think that's 兵器, but that's my guess. 凶器. God damn it. 凶器は別で、有明幸宏。Oh, is that their last name actually? 有明幸宏は、養蜂長で背中から突き刺されている。Alright. ただし、however, the weapon was separate. 有明幸宏は、養蜂長で、I guess there was two different weapons. ただし、is that true? ただし、凶器は別で、有明幸宏は養蜂長で背中から突き刺されている。The knife, the Western style knife, kitchen knife was sticking out of 有明幸宏 back. 刃の長さが30センチ近くあるもので、刃先は身体をsomething 通し、I think it went through his body. 体を something 通し。So let's go back to this. 刃の長さは30センチ近くあるので、because the length of the knife, the blade was over 30 centimeters, the tip of the knife, like 突き通す or something like that. I don't know. It was sticking out of the back. I don't know that. 貫通し、胸から飛び出ていた。And it was sticking out of his chest. おそらく即死に近かったのではないか。っていうのが、oh shoot, what is this? 関殺医? No. That's like the examiner, I'm guessing. Anyway, we believe that it was most likely an instant death. And that's what the kansai, that's my guess. Kansatsui, sorry. Kansatsui is that a person that does like the shibo kensa? Shitai kensa? Kansatsui, medical coroner. That was the word I was looking for. Kansatsui, medical coroner. Coroner. examiner. All right. No iken datta. That was the opinion of the medical examiner. Toko mo yohouchou de sasarete ita ga, Toko, I think that was her name, right? Toko was also stabbed with a, let's look up yohouchou because I feel like there's a better term than Western kitchen knife. Western style kitchen knife, especially with a double beveled blade. Yohouchou is a Western style kitchen knife. Okay. Toko mo yohouchou de sasarete ita ga, she was also stabbed with a Western style knife. However, こちらはナイフと呼びそうな小ぶりのものだ. However, this was something you could probably just call a knife. I'm guessing, I don't know, 小ぶり, shofuri, 小ぶり? It's obviously small something, but small shaking doesn't make any sense. 小ぶり, smallish. 小ぶり. Smallish. Oh, that's really good. 小ぶり is a good word. That's a good word. 小ぶりのものだ. 小さい感じの. Yeah. 小ぶり. That's good. All right. 夫とは反対に胸から刺されている. But opposite from the husband, she was stabbed from the front, from the chest. So he was stabbed from the back, she was stabbed from the front. ただし、彼女の首には手で締められたようにのな、is that, oh man, what is that, kiseki? Something like that? Like, signs that she was also strangled with a hand. Here, we'll take this whole thing. That's new information. Okay, I can't get that. All right, we'll just take this. 彼女の首には手で締められたような跡. Oh, that just read as 跡. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. 跡足の跡かな? 跡も. Okay, there were also marks on her neck that looked like she had been strangled by hands. Oh, I'm never going to forget that that's read as 跡. I don't know why. I didn't realize that. Trace. Okay. So it is seki in some cases. So I think I've seen it somewhere else where it looks like it's something seki. Iseki. Okay. Archaeological remains. Tsuiseki. Kiseki, a miracle. Hiseki, handwriting. Keiseki, traces. That's what I was thinking. Keiseki, not kiseki. Tire track. Ooh, kiseki's a good one too. Keiseki. Okay, that's why I read it as seki, I think. あともあるので、とどめを刺す目的で刃物を使ったのかもしれません。かもしれない。とどめを刺す目的。とどめ is because it looked like there was traces that she had been strangled by hand. It's possible that in order to stop her, とどめを刺す目的. I don't know what that means. とどめ, I don't know. I think that would mean to stop, but you're stabbing the stop doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. All of a sudden this got hard. とどめ. とどめ. Finishing blow. So, okay. とどめ is a finishing blow. That's really interesting. を刺す目的で stabbing her for the reason of a suffering blow. They used a knife. Okay. To finish her off, in other words. どちらの凶器も被害者の体に刺さったままになっていた. Is it 被害者? The person who どちらの凶器も both of the weapons were left stabbed in the victim, 被害者 victim, in the victim's body, 被害者 I'm slowing down a little bit here. Victim. 引き抜くのが大変だという、わけもあるだろうが、犯人としては凶器を残しておくことに、危険性を感じなかったのだろうと考えた方が良さそうだ。Although it might be said that it's difficult to pull the knife out, that's a possibility. However, the fact that the criminal left the weapon inside means that we should consider that they don't consider there's any danger. They didn't feel any danger in leaving it there. どちらの凶器も有明の厨房からsomething がしたものだと思われるからだ。It's because both of the weapons were taken from the kitchen of Ariake. I don't know what that is. 拝借。So it is 借りる。拝借。拝借したものだと思われるからだ。拝借。borrowed. 拝借。And this was 厨房, right? Kitchen? 厨房? Yeah, 厨房. All right. Okay. ただし. Oh my gosh. That's not Shimon. Is that Shimon? Fingerprints? Is that here right? Shimon? Shimon はついていなかった. However, there were no fingerprints on it. Yeah, there's a lot of hard words in this one, human being. But we have a Japanese person here. 海と魚は日本人だから。Shimon, fingerprint. Yeah, 突然難しくなってきたんで、今まではなんかスラスラと読めた気がするんだけども、突然わからない言葉がすごい多くなったような気がする。OK、blah blah blah。ついていない。布の手袋をしていた可能性もある。There's a possibility that they had fabric gloves on. というのが、oh, I learned this word. This is forensics. Is it 心筋? 心筋の、I think it was 心筋. I'm hoping it was 心筋。鑑識. Oh my God, it's completely wrong. 鑑識. It's forensics.鑑識. Damn it. 鑑識のwas that 見解だった? That was their conclusion? I'm guessing 見解. 見解. 物の見方や考え方. Okay. 見解? 見解. Kenge. It's not coming up. Maybe they read that wrong? なんか違う。So let's see. 見る、解決。見る、解決の解。見解. Why is that reading as 見解? Opinion, point of view, 見解だった。見解だな。You have a flashcard for that, human being? Crazy. 見解だった。鑑識の、so that was the opinion of the forensics people. 犯行時に多少の格闘はあったようだが、物色された気配は室内にはない。Okay, I don't know. At the time of the crime, there was a little bit of, is that fighting? 格闘? No idea. 格闘. Yeah, tussling. Okay, 格闘はあったようだが it seems like there's a little bit of fighting. 物色された but I don't know what that means. That means like 気配は室内には but there's no let me blow my nose here. No signs of something in the room. Maybe that's struggle, but I don't know. Bushoku, I'm not sure if that's read that way. Monoiro? That's not, is that? Bushoku. Looking for, suitable, searching for, hunting. Okay. So there's no tussling around the room. There's no one like jostled anything in the room. So literally they went there to kill them is what that would look like, right? Bushoku sareta kehai wa shitsunai ni wa nai. しかし、当然どこかに保管されているはずの賠償金、売上金が見当たらないことから、店のカウンター、から低サティンゲ金庫から何かを盗んだことをも考えられた。Not sure what that is. 手下げ。手に下げて持つこと。So a handheld, it's a handheld safe. 手下げ。手下げ。袋。carry bag. 金庫。handheld safe, yeah. All right, back to the previous part of that sentence. Uh-oh. Oops. Went back way too far. I feel like this is going to crash. Location 341. Where? Okay. Okay. しかし、当然のことに、保管されているはずの売上金が見当たらないことから、however, while this is obvious, 保管 would mean what? Kept, stored, yeah. The 売上金, the money, sales money for the day, couldn't be found. From that, 店のカウンターから手下げ金庫、か maybe from the handheld safe under the counter, or 盗んだことも考えられた。It was thought that they could have stole something from the, or something else. Stole something from the handheld safe. They could have stole the day's money or from somewhere else the sales for the day. この辺りのことは長男たちに確かめるしかない。So they have no option. They must confirm this with the older son around the. How do you translate like kono atari? Like this area, but how does it? Yeah, I don't know if there's a good way to say that in English. Like about these things. 単独犯か複数の人間による仕業なのか結論付けられるほどの材料は今のところない。Whether this was a single thief or multiple people, the doings of multiple people, 結論 there's no way to come to that conclusion. There's not enough materials to come to that conclusion at this point. 眼見知り I don't know. 顔見知り Took me a moment. 顔見知りの犯行かどうかについても同様だ。It's the same for whether this was a crime with someone that they knew. Excuse me. Yeah, crime by acquaintance. Okay. また今回の場合、凶器も用意していなかったからといって計画性がなかったとは、断言できない。But we can't exactly say that just because they didn't have a weapon prepared doesn't mean that it wasn't a planned thing. 洋食屋に包丁類 sorry 洋食屋に包丁類があることは誰にでも予想できる excuse me, I gotta drink more coffee. Anybody knows, they can imagine, they can infer, yoso. They can infer that inside of a cafeteria there would be knife-like things. 断言できない can't refuse, can't deny, affirm. ことは断言できない断言できないとは断言できない断言 can't affirm. I don't understand. Why would they? Oh, can't confirm that it wasn't a plan. Yeah, they can't confirm that it wasn't a plan just because they can't confirm that it wasn't a plan. 洋食屋に包丁類があることは誰にでも予想できる. Anyone can guess, predict. Oh my God, something got in my throat. いずれにせよ、今日一日の聞き込み捜査が、重要なのは明白だった。It was very clear that the asking around investigation was very important for today, that being the case. いずれにせよ. I think that's what's that in English? That being the case? In any case. All right. 全体でこの会議が終わった後、検察本部の捜査一課が中心になって役割分担などが決められていった。After the entire meeting had closed, the prefectural police headquarters 捜査一課が中心になった became the 捜査一課になった役割分担などを決め and they decided who was going to do what, the splitting up of duties. But I don't know what this ikka is. One section, yeah, this whole section, one section. 検察本部の捜査一課が中心になった this one section of the police station became the focus, I guess. Prefectural headquarters investigation division. Okay, so it's division. Ikka, division. Okay. All right. その中に組み込まれていく. Oh, sorry, I missed the whole sentence. Sorry. 影村たち something no deka. 諸外 That's my guess. 諸外諸轄 jurisdiction 諸轄のデカも、その中に組み込まれていく。萩原たち him being the representative, I'm guessing Kashiwabara is also included in that, and the jurisdiction police were also included in there. 萩村は隣に座っている柏原を見た。Hagemura, who was sitting next, looked at Kashiwabara, who was sitting next to him. 彼は oh my gosh, what is this? No. Hozue, oh my god. Hozue Utsuki. He had his chin resting in his hands, mei o tojite iru, and had his eyes closed. I learned this from a song. Oh wow, it doesn't even know how to read it. Hozue, right? Come on, it doesn't know how to read it. Oh, it's Hozue, guys. It's got to be Hozue. Wow, how does Google not know how to read that? Hozue, resting one's chins on one hand. Yes, one win for George. He didn't bow his cane. That's not what he did. Where was that? Okay. 眠ってるのではないことは、もう一方の手の指が机を叩いていることでわかる。You could tell that he wasn't sleeping because on his other hand, his finger was tapping the desk. 子供たちはどうしたんですか萩村は小声で聞いた。Hagimura asked in a small voice, What happened with the children? 旅館にいる。They're in a Japanese-style inn. 萩原はぼっそりと答えた。I guess ぼっそり is dryly? That's my guess. ぼっそりと答えた。ぼっそり。ぼsorry? Guys, it's bo sorry. Whisper, murmured, subdued. Okay, not dryly, but 旅館 Japanese inn? 柏原は頬杖をしていた手を外し、Kashiwabara took the hand away that he had been resting his chin on. 首の後ろを揉んだ and he massaged the back of his neck. 塩入りにある旅館だ。I'm guessing 塩入り is the name of a place. 塩入り We'll check. Shioirieki. Okay, so it's a place. Shioiri ni aru ryokan da. It's a Japanese inn in Shioiri. Chonan no tannin ga issho ni iru hazu da. His homeroom teacher is the first son's homeroom teacher should be with him. Kashiwabara-san ga tsurete ittan desu ka? Did you bring him? いや、俺はパトカーに乗せるまでだ。I just put them into the patrol car. どんな様子でした? How did they look? 子供らがか? The kids? Yeah. 柏原はふーっとため息をついた。柏原 let out a sigh. 妹はまだ寝てたな。The younger sister was still sleeping. 長男がさ、起こさないでくれと言うんだよ。You know, like the older son, he said, don't wake her up, yeah? それで、警官が抱っこしてパトカーに乗けた。So the police officer held her and put her in the police car. 妹は親が殺されたことは、the younger daughter, the fact that her parents were killed, 知らないんだよ。She doesn't know. それで長男はそう言ったんだ。That's what the older son said. 柏原の腕時計を見た。柏原 looked at his wristwatch. まだ話してないかもしれないな。Maybe he hasn't told her yet even. あの担任教師が話すのかね? I wonder if the homeroom teacher is going to tell her. 頼りなさそうなおっさんだったけど、大丈夫かな? He didn't seem like he was a very reliable man, but I guess it's okay. I wonder if it'll be okay. 幼い少女に一体どんな言葉で今度のsomething劇を伝えればいいのか、萩村はまるでわからなかった。萩村 had no idea how you would relay to how the hell you would relay to such a young girl. 今度の no idea. 衝撃? 進撃? Sangeki, tragedy, sangeki. This tragedy, sangeki. That is new for me. Sangeki. Tragic event. Such a tragic event. How would you relay such a tragic event? He had no idea. 自分がその役でなくてよかったと思った。And he thought, I'm glad I'm not the one that has to do that. 長男や次男はどうです? How about the older and younger brother? How are they? 上のお兄ちゃんはしっかりしてる。The older brother, he's got his stuff together. 一家の連中が質問、することに答えてた。 he was answering the questions from the Ikka. So I'm guessing just Ikka is always division. Ikka, division. Ikka. Ikka. And it could mean one topic as well. I think one subject. Ka. Yeah, I don't know. No idea, guys. 連中が質問、することにも答えてた。横で聞いてて、すげえなと感心したよ。I listened on the side and I thought, wow, he's amazing. 感心. What's a good way to translate 感心? Like felt and heart? 感心. Oops, wrong one. 感心. Admired. I was impressed. 感心した。Okay, where am I? 感心したよ。弟は What about the younger brother? 弟は The younger brother 柏原はゆらゆらと頭を振った。Shook his head back and forth. 口が聞けなくなってた。Can't speak anymore. 口が聞けない。聞けなくなってた。he couldn't speak. パトカーに乗るときも人形みたいだった。And when he got in the police car, he looked like a doll. He was like a doll. 目が死んでたよ。His eyes were dead. We did it! We got through a chapter! Oh my god! Oh! 海とさくらさん消えたのかな。まあ今までありがとうございました。助かりました。That was pretty good. Pretty good. I'm actually enjoying this book. It's sad that we only got 2 more chapters left before I have to move on to something else. Just in terms of like copyright, I feel like I don't want to get any issues with that. I don't want to even deal with it. And higeki, pretty common for a tragic event too. Yes, sangeki. This book is serious. Yes, it is. いますね。ありがとうございます。これは今日で終わりなんだけども、あと明日明後日は4と5を読んで、それで流星の絆はやめます。その次は小説 .com の何かを読む。理由は多分著作権問題になると思う。これ全部読んだら。だから最初の5課だけ読んだら、まあこれ買いたくなる人もいるだろうから、出版会社はまあ怒りはしないだろう。まあとにかく。いや、it's a good story. この、じゃあ最後まで読んだんですかね。これ SF になるかなと思ってたんだよね。宇宙に行くとかだと思ってたんだよね。I always felt like these guys are going to go to they're eventually going to go to the stars, but I'm guessing that the book ends with all of them eating hayashi rice that Koichi has made and then it's like the next year and then they go see the stars. Like a kind of a happiest ending. なるかもね。著作権問題。なると思う。まあそういうことなんですよね。違うんだ。よかったよかった。じゃあそのありありの終わり方じゃないのね。よかったじゃあ。こちらからもよかったら小説を読み続けてください。超面白いんですよ。チェズも日本人かな？日本語はすごいうまい。日本人じゃなかったらすごいうまい。George, how is your ring work these days? How is your ring work these days? What do you mean, TB? My ring? Like my ring doorbell? How are you these days? Glacian, you've been here every day. You know how I am. You know how I am, bro. You've been here every day. What are you talking about? You see me more than my wife has. Where do my glasses go? Come on, Glacian. Don't play like you don't know me. これからもこちらからもか。私これからって呼んじゃったと思うね、そのまま。こちらからも。Alright, guys. I mean, the ring thing you were doing in Korea. What ring thing was I doing in Korea? Ring thing. Ring work. I don't know. I don't remember that. Ring work. I caught a cold in Korea and then I was like out for so long. I'm trying to remember what you're talking about. Ring. I don't have rings, number one. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you mean boxing or something? Like, was I boxing somebody? Is the cactus farm coming on? Dude, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Exactly.
Look, I'm so lost. I think it's just time for me to end the stream to go to the power mix here. Yeah, I don't remember a thing. Yeah, what is this ring thing? No idea, guys. You guys are confusing me. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my disco room here. I need to put this on a quicker way to get to it because it's taking forever to load. All right. Turn off some lights here. All right, guys, you ready? You guys ready for the mix? I just got to turn off this.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing day particle in the first usage of the marked location where the action takes place.
I feel you, Bo. Yo, it's okay. How do I say this? I feel you, Bo. But you know what? Take the time to get to know yourself. Like, understand the things you like and don't like. Because once you understand yourself, you know how to take care of yourself when you find the person for you. I'm not gonna lie. Trying to get over her.
I'm staying in Bangkok.
Try to get over her. Just don't give yourself away. Is that?
Japanese ZZ39,
Yeah.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing day particle in the first usage of the marked location where the action takes place.
Learning a language is dirty. It'll never be clean. You'll always feel like you didn't do enough or you made too many mistakes. But in the end, you have to remember, language is a tool to communicate and not an art to master.
Exactly. Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
I don't like it. What's up, girl? I don't like it. What's up, girl? I don't like it. What's up, girl?
Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing day particle in the first usage of the marked location where the action takes place.
No. Let me set the record straight. Japanese is not easy. It is a lot of work. But if you learn some patterns, if you learn some tricks, it can be made easier.
What is Tagalog? 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 You are so stupid and boring. You have to go stuck at your home and don't turn on the phone. What is Tagalog? You can stay behind what the phone and typing something what like this thing. I don't like Tagalog? I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok. Are you Korean? Yes, I'm Korean.
Uh,
心の準備をしないと。心の準備をしないと。何のことかな。やだな。本気にしないでよ。
We're doing toe particle in the most simple uses using like and but missing noun.
Trying again won't hurt. Just don't give yourself away too fast.
Buckle up,
Yeah.
buckle up. Buckle up, buckle up.
犬と猫と魚がいる. There is a dog, a cat, and a fish.
Exactly. Go follow me on Instagram and get my book if you're a girl. You'll love it.
Trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory.
Get out. Get out. Just get out from this life. Bye. What's up, girl? I don't like it. What's up, girl? I don't like it. What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? 어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야? 어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야? 나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나nailike.
犬と猫と魚がいる. There is a dog, a cat, and a fish.
You feel me? Feel me? She might not like you. She might not like you. Even I don't know. She might not like you. She might not like you. She might not like you. They definitely flirty.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. What's up, girl?
too fun. All right. Guys, thanks for coming. 日本人の皆さんもありがとうございました。また明日会いましょう。ということで、バイバイ。気をつけてください。いい日を。